Hey, Manny, what's up today? Manny? Manny. Where are you at, Manny? Manny, are you okay? Manny, are you okay? Oh. Oh yeah, I think I'm supposed to actually introduce our show now. I've got that newer video. Sorry guys, as you can tell, Manny's not here this morning, and I'm flying solo today, which is okay. Little out of it because it was last minute, but it's all right. Hopefully he feels better tomorrow. And I just realized I'm wearing headphones, and I don't need to. Well, I might need to. I might have to look something up here in a bit. We'll see. Uh, Big headline today. Everyone's really talking about the Black Widow box office numbers, and here at LRM we did get a communication about these numbers, and there were some bullet points in the email to point out specific records that have a you know I guess for all intents and purposes been broken, but there's definitely some spin going on out there. Uh, it's still in estimations right now. We don't have the official numbers out yet, but the estimations are about an $80 million domestic theater take. Theaters alone, not Disney Plus included in any of that. Um, and then somewhere where mixed between global and domestic, they're reporting 60 million in Disney Plus Premier Access purchases. Um, and then there's an additional almost 80 million for the global box office take. So Disney wanted to come out and be like, "Oh, look, this is the biggest opening weekend since the pandemic, biggest opening weekend since Star Wars Episode 9." And I mean, yeah, they're right. And look, post pandemic, 80 million's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, I guessed 85, so Price is Right rules. I'm wrong, but we'll see what the official numbers are. They used to come out Monday afternoon, Tuesday morning, kind of depending on like what the distribution was like. But yeah, I expect us to be able to talk about the legitimate numbers later on this week, and when that comes out, I plan to do a breakdown of as much as I can in written, but 80 million is nothing to sneeze at when it comes to a box office take today. Of course, you're going to have all of the usual suspects, all your drama tubers or whatever they're called, all the people that like to latch on to one thing and put every bit as much spin on it as their opposite side of the coin uh, contemporaries, if you will, and that's fine because shit, I wish I could, you know, almost. I'm not gonna say everyone that does that is a liar, but there are several that just straight up lie, or at least omit very obvious warning signs that the information that they're giving out isn't necessarily factual, but they sell those to people. I'm not here to do that. Yeah, 2020, if the pandemic didn't happen and this made 80 million, we'd laugh at it. We'd be like, oh, that's bad, you know. Uh, Before pandemic, I would have expected this to easily do 120 to 140, and I would have said that's, like the lower end. It still had to face an uphill battle, coming after Endgame instead of like before Endgame or before Infinity War. Even I know some people would like, because chronologically that's where it's set, but I have this feeling that if this came out in 2016 or 2017, right after Civil War, that we wouldn't necessarily be as I don't know. I think Black Widow's death is really important. I think putting this right before that this being the movie that should have been in place of Captain Marvel, I think even though it still could have been set in 2016's Civil War, Infinity War, between those, having it set right before Endgame comes out really would make her death a lot more meaningful. Anyways, so what is this 60 million in global Disney Plus Premier Access make up for? Well, Mike Shockey, our site admin and frequent navigator on the Cantina Podcast, which you guys can find right here on the YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button down below. Also available wherever you get audio podcasts on the Genreverse Podcast Network, brought to you by LRM Online. He looked at it, did some math, and he came up with about a rough figure of a little over 2 million households, roughly, ordered Black Widow over the weekend. Disney claims to have 160-ish million, was it? Let me see what Mike actually put in his math, because I don't want to give out wrong numbers. I'll just blame him if they're wrong. He guessed, 2 million out of 103 million subscribers. Where did I get 160? I don't remember. So 103 million subscribers worldwide. 2.4 million is what he came up with in his math, and he basically took just the average cost of Black Widow, and then factored in the subscribers division, all that good stuff, and there you go. That is not really a good number. That's 2%. Let's just use the 100 million and 2 million. So 2%. Congratulations. 2% of people on Disney Plus got it. Well, opening weekend. To be fair, some people might have been waiting on reviews. And of course, you're going to have a lot of people waiting on just home video. But guys, you went to the theaters. A lot of you guys went to the theaters. Thank you for that. I didn't mean to spit all over everywhere. I've been a big. It's been a big fear of mine that theaters won't necessarily recover, and yet this, I have plenty of issues with Black Widow, and there's plenty of things that I really liked, but I'm very happy to see that it did well. Whether you think it's well or not, given what I saw looking at theaters and ticket sales before the movie came out, I'm telling you guys, this is a good take. 215-ish million worldwide, 80 million domestic, 80 million foreign in theaters for a movie that's been delayed, coming out amidst fears of additional surges in many developed countries across the world that frequent theaters. You got some places shutting down again. All this stuff factors in, and like I said, you're gonna have the people that took the, trying to be political here, that took the bullet points that were provided and definitely turned those into headlines and bylines and taglines and whatever other lines you can think. The New York Post, let me actually bring theirs up, because they don't seem to have been afraid of anything. Share that. And there's my video panel. So yeah, you can see right here, the studio said it's the largest opening weekend since Rise of Skywalker. Legitimately, that's what was in the bullet points. That's almost a direct quote. I'm not saying New York Post is a shill. It came from the Associated Press anyways. I'm not saying like that necessarily this writer's, but buying into it. Hell, what's easier than just taking what you're sent essentially copy paste, change a few words, add a intro paragraph, and boom, you're done. So, but I think it's kind of disingenuous to just take what any studio sends you. One of the things we would have to consider adding into other day and date streaming services that have released is any additional subscriptions that week. And since they don't necessarily make they don't have like a premiere access type deal like Disney does, where they're charging money for it. So like Amazon doesn't, Netflix hasn't been, HBO Max doesn't. So should we consider adding, all new subscriptions that came in on opening weekend for Mortal Kombat to its global take? We're gonna have for this whole week people dissecting these Monday morning numbers, Sunday afternoon numbers, estimates, and official numbers later. And when it all comes down to it is, people are just, something Manny and I always talk about. People are hungry for what is in their sphere, because that's all they know. Echo chambers aren't the greatest thing in the world to exist in. And on either side, whether you're one of the ones that's all too cheery and saying but Black Widow failed, not really, or if you're one of those that's like Black Widow's this massive huge success. I mean, relative to the situation we're in, sure, but it's relative to the situation we're in. So please, people, if you're going to be out there talking so much about how great this movie has done, put it in the proper context. And that context specifically is the COVID panic, that we are pandemic. Yeah, there's panic too. Regardless, give the movie a shot. Go to the theaters, or go see a different movie in theaters. Space Jam opens this weekend. My son, he hasn't really gotten into that. So unfortunately, while I said I don't think I'd ever watch another movie premiere at home, it's not really the movie I want to go sit in the theaters with just my wife for. So we might end up watching that one at home, unless my son changes his mind. Let me know what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. And it's going to be a shorter episode. We got one more topic, but let's go ahead and take a word from our sponsors over at Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow.
Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. For all of your cultivation needs, Grow Generation has the right products, service and staff to make your grow successful. Go to www.growgeneration.com, where the pros go to grow.
There we go. Oh, I gotta stop it like that. Anyways, what was the other thing I wanted to talk about? I sent it to Manny. Oh, I remember. Here we go. The Rock released a new image on his Instagram, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and it indeed shows. I'm sorry, my camera's shaking. I had to take it off the wall mount. It's on a little tripod for Anime-Versal Midnight Run that we did yesterday, or not yesterday, this weekend. It went up yesterday, so check that out if you guys like anime. So everyone knows The Rock is doing Black Adam. We got an image of his suit, sort of like in a lot of shadow in his cloak. A few weeks ago, Manny and I talked about that, and then right here we've got ta-da, another shot of him in what we could see. Textured suit, looks almost similar in some aspects to the way the bat suit kind of looks. The almost fiberistic, I don't fucking know. Fiber type, real thick fibers, visible, not real thin like a t-shirt or something, and it doesn't look like it's plated like a Captain America's suit was at one point. It's interesting. I mean, look, I liked Shazam. That was a great movie in my mind. Suffers from what a lot of origin films do, and even in some aspects what a lot of DC films suffer from. But overall, it's no worse than Marvel's worst outing, and Marvel's worst outing actually isn't all that bad in context. But whatever. Black Adam. It's weird to see it separated like this, and I mean, I know he's been an anti-hero and all of that, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think it's still supposed to be Hawkman as his main, I guess, antagonist. We'll see. I like the Rock. I'm not sold on the methods that they're using to do this story, and I'm not necessarily sold that we're going to get all the way to Shazam 3 or Shazam versus Black Adam. God, please, DC, don't call this Black Adam or Shazam versus Black Adam or Black Adam versus Shazam. Don't do that. Lightning strikes 3 times. No, DC. See, that's one of the things I'm telling you. Anyways, what do you guys think about the couple glimpses of the outfit that we've gotten? I'm trying to see if I can't scroll through his pages. He probably posts a lot. I don't really do the Instagram thing. I wish I did. My information's down below. I would love to interact more. Here it is. But I'm not super familiar with it. So there you go. This was the other image that we got, which you can see the boots are definitely armored. We got a really big fully encompassing cloak. You can definitely see what's probably going to be some gold highlights there. I'm guessing the boots are going to have some gold in them and things like that. So yeah, I'm excited to see what comes out of it. And yeah, that's going to be about it today, guys. Without Manny, I have no one to antagonize me and piss me off. So, and my wife's like working next to me, so I'm gonna shut up, get this edited. Today, later on, Nick and I will be releasing our Marvel Multiverse. I don't know if he's gonna officially go with the Mayhem name today or not, but we'll be releasing our Black Widow review. Definitely check that out. It'll be full of spoilers, in depth. I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about the box office numbers. Maybe even might have the full details by then. I'm not sure. It's weird, guys. I mean, I know there's some worries going on right now with the bug, and be safe and all that. Make your health decisions and follow your local rules and regulations, because you kind of have to, or run for office and get them changed. But with that, go to the movies, guys. If you can, go support it. Get out there. Regal switched to Pepsi. Ugh, do you realize how gross that is? I'm sorry if you're a Pepsi fan, but ugh, like the only reason you sell Pepsi is because the syrup's cheaper. That's how they get distribution. Let's face it. How often do you hear, yeah, could I get a Coke product? Oh, all we have is Pepsi. Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper? Yeah. Check out our YouTube channel, which hopefully you're doing right now. And I got Dr. Pepper all up, and I got to trim this, guys. I know it's all messy. I got conditioner in it, and I don't know what to do. I've been doing the yeared, I guess they call it, where I'm basically growing without trimming for almost a year, but I do want to do something with it. I don't know. But I am tired of stuff getting stuck in it. Anyways, we got the YouTube channel, LRM's Genreverse Podcast Network, available wherever you get podcasts from. Most of those podcasts do have videos on YouTube, so we're there. The Anime-Versal Reviews, Midnight Run, AVR Midnight Run, just did Domestic Girlfriend. We used some puppets to illustrate some of the more dramatic aspects of that series, which is really fun. And like I said, the Marvel show, the Cantina, Star Wars news every Friday. So much good stuff. You guys can see my social media information down below at that one Kyle Malone on Instagram, at that one Kyle Malone on Instagram, at that Kyle Malone on Twitter. And yeah, maybe I'll leave Manny's information there, even though he's not there. You guys should give us all a follow. Follow the website at LRM_exclusive, at the Genreverse. And then as always, guys, make sure you're checking out LRMonline.com every day for all of your entertainment news, needs, and opinions. Thank you guys so much for listening today, and hopefully there will be two of us tomorrow. Bye.